Hi! I just got back from Japan and let me show you all the teas I bought there. First, let me show you all the matcha I got. So I'm in Japan, I learned how to make matcha, I learned how from the very beginning to the very end. I was in Japan for 3 months, a little backstory, I was in Japan for 3 months and I worked and lived on a tea farm in Wasaka, Japan. The tea farm was Obubu Tea Farm. So I really enjoyed working and living on a tea farm. I learned so much about tea, and I also became addicted to more tea than I could ever think. So when I was there, I kind of impulse buy a lot of different teas at the very beginning. So this I bought very in the early stages of my tea internship, and at the very end I didn't buy any teas. I only bought souvenirs for other people. So let's start with matcha. So I have a few different categories of matcha. I have stuff from Obubu, which is the tea farm that I worked and lived at. So I have 3 different cultivars here. These are the 3 that you can buy. There's also organic Okuyondori matcha as well. But these are some of my favorite matchas that I've ever tried. So number 1 is Goko matcha. I really like the flavor of this matcha. It's very umami, but in Japan it's very umami. Here in Washington State, it's very sweet. And tea and water change these tastes. The water and the Japanese water make it umami, and here it's very sweet. And then I also have a small bag of that one because it's my personal bag. And then I have a small bag of Samidori matcha. So Samidori is also in Japan, was a lot sweeter than all the other matchas and was one of my favorites. Here I have not tried it. As you see, it's sealed. I'm trying to do one matcha at a time so I don't get overwhelmed and ruin all of my matchas. And then I have a giant bag of Okuyondori matcha. This matcha is very middle, like it's very popular with everyone because it's very mild. It's not as in your face matcha with the stringency and umami. So it's very in the middle of the taste palette. So this one is very mild. So a lot of people love it. That's why I bought a giant 100 grams of this one. Now let's get on to other things matcha related. I got this little pack. As you can see, it's like a little envelope. There's 3 different matcha packs in here. On the back it tells you what one. And this is the cultivar of 2 of them, and then this brand right there. He makes 2 different cultivars of tea. He makes matcha and tencha, and that's all he makes. It's in Uji, Japan. If you want to check him out, go support him. He's a small farmer who runs his shops on the weekends. But he was so nice, and he wrote what I ordered on the back. Well, asked him to package. Blended is 2 different. I think it's Samidori. Samidori, and then that one. This one's so umami in Japan. It was so nice. I immediately was like, I'm buying it. So I haven't broke open this. As you can see, it's sealed. But once I do, I will make a video about it because it's so good. I'm talking about matcha. I'm also going to talk about matcha's friends, because matcha has a lot of things to it. Maybe you don't know this, but before matcha's made, it's actually a different type of tea, which is called tencha. And that's what I have here. This is tencha from the same guy that I got the matcha from. The owners of Obubu also know him, and so they said go and try his tea, and I was like, yes, I'll go try his tea. And this is a very nice tencha. I tried this tencha as well. Very good. Sorry, my phone was dying, and that's what I'm recording on. Tencha is the leaves of what matcha is, the leaves that you grind up for matcha. So that's what tencha is. So it's chopped up leaves in here, but it's very good. Another thing that you can make with stuff when you're making matcha is also kojicha. What kojicha is the stems of the matcha. So I have two different ones. One is from Obubu. This is Majio kojicha, and it's so good. If you have not tried the stems of tea before, as in just the stems tea, it is so good. Every time I made this I would do tea tours there every single time. People were like, what is tea? It's amazing. It's very unique because it's the stems. So I suggest if you want to try it, it's amazing. I also have this brand. This is what it's called, and then it's also, that's the brand's name in English. But this is also really nice and refreshing. I got this from Wasaka, which is a cafe in the town of Wasaka, which is really nearby Uji as well. Now let's get on to senchas. Okay, now this category is gonna have the most out of all of them because I love sencha. It's one of my favorite teas. So I was trying different cultivars of senchas, so I kind of went hard very fast. And I will tell you, all of these senchas are different cultivars. Some are the same, some it's just a lot. So I'm gonna speed run this as fast as I can so everyone can understand. Let's start off with this first sencha I actually bought. This one I bought. Sorry, it was so slow. This one I bought from the store in Japan, in Wasaka as well. Here is the name of the company. So this one is a very sweet, very fresh. It was the first of the year harvest as well. I bought this around Mother's Day of this year, American Mother's Day, and it was very nice. I saved it so other people can try it. And then I have a deep steamed sencha. This is very special, deep steamed, and it is very nice. And I will make a video about deep steaming tea, but explain what that is. But this is the packaging, very nice gold color. And I got this in a supermarket in Uji for 700 yen, which is not that much. It was on sale. So 3 senchas, which are from the same company, different cultivars. So I will try to translate all these cultivars for you, put them up on the screen. So I have this one, then I have this one, and I have this one. This one's not tasting very, I already tried it. Doesn't taste that very good with my water. I'm gonna try different water. Then we have sencha that I actually got to make. This is a sencha of the spring sun, I'm pretty sure. It was the first of the year, but yes. But yeah, this is my terrible Japanese handwriting, and this is me drawing it. It's very special tea that I made. And then we have 2 from the same company. This company is amazing. I gotta talk to the owners, and they're a small tea farm. But here we are. This is the cultivar, and this is very nice. I gotta try these 2 as well. And this one is hand-picked and hand-rolled. And there's the name of the tea farm. I'll also put it up. Very good tea, very good company. Suggest you buy some. And then I got this tea because I won a tea tasting competition, and this tea is very fancy looking, and I can't wait to try it and research it a little bit more. But I won it, so I'm very happy. And then I have 3 teas from Obubu that are senchas. I have Kapusei sencha, which is one of the highest quality senchas that Obubu offers, and it's very umami and very astringent. Not astringent, very umami and sweet at the same time. And then I have Spring Sun. Spring Sun sencha is Obubu's first harvest sencha. It's also not a shaded sencha, but it's very umami even though it's not shaded. Then we have Brightness, which is my favorite sencha Obubu sells. Brightness sencha. It's very fresh and sweet and stringent at the same time. I really love this sencha. last but not least, we have this brick of Matcha, and I bought this from my shop in Uji, and I can't wait to try it. So the Matchas. Now let's go on to black teas, sun-dried teas, and hojichas. Different black teas, and these are actually made from some of my friends. At the end of our internship, we actually got to make black tea, so we learned how to process it from the very harvesting to the very end of packaging, and it was very nice. And I have 2 kilograms of my tea. I'm aging 2 giant bags, and then the rest I'm gonna package and give to family members, and also just save because I enjoy my tea I make. My friends also got to make tea, my co-interns, and they gave me 2 little bags. So this is from my friend too, and it's called Lumberjack Delight because we named our teas. My tea is called Cha Cha Cha, and then we have Charmander, which is named after Charmander, and Amanda is the intern that made this, so it's Charmander. She even drew a little Charmander. It is so cute. This one's a little smoky, and this one I haven't tried. It was very sweet and very deep when I tried it the first time, but I'm gonna let these age a little bit longer to see the progress of the flavors that come out. Which some of these are black teas, but I'm gonna do them all today. I got a 4-pack from a company that sun dries tea, which is very rare in Japan. So I have 4 different ones. Let me show you the different cultivars. One. This one's black tea. And I can't wait. I've tried all of these from different people. They have bought the same stuff and gave me some of them when I was in Japan, and I can't wait to crack these open on a special occasion. Then I have a hojicha. This is not the only one I have. I also have one from Obubu, the dark roast one. I actually made a video about that one as well. This is another hojicha I bought. Hojicha is a roasted green tea, if you did not know. And I bought this one in Uji. Again, in Uji, they're really tea-focused town. In their touristy area, a lot of tea stuff is happening, so they are roasting their own hojicha. So it smells amazing. So I was kind of a tourist then, and I bought this. Now I can't wait to try this, but I don't know. My favorite hojicha I ever tried was from Boo, so we'll see how this one tastes. Next up, I have this destroyed box. Luckily the tea is in a bag, but the flight from Japan to Washington State was a little long and it kind of damaged my bag. So I have this oolong from, this is the brand right here, and it's organic oolong. I got the pleasure of trying this tea before I bought it, and it was very nice, fresh, and floral, and that's what I looked for in an oolong. That's all I have. I would show you all of the tea that I made. I probably will post a little photo right here. And I had a great time in Japan, and I love all these teas. I kind of put myself on pause with all the teas. Like I could buy a million more matchas and a whole lot of other teas. And I have already actually went through, instead of opening on the teas I got, I've been starting to drink tea from my tea cupboard because I have a giant tea cupboard. But that's all my teas. Let me know if you want me to show you how to brew one of these, or more about the specific cultivars or things. Let me know, and I will try my best to explain and point you to the best direction. I hope you like this video. It is the end at this point. I have no more teas to show you that I got in Japan. So please like this video, share it with someone that loves teas, and comment down below your favorite tea, and if you had tried teas from Japan before. Please subscribe and have a great day. Bye!